David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Beck. Feeling some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lovett. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lovett. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those...
Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
USC 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And I think going to take a shot at this DB. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he's thrown another interception. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash, one team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires toward the target. Makes a connection. Oh, what a move! And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that.
Touchdown, Dogs! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A first down for the offense. On the run, it's Singleton. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for an open man on second down. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Going to the running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Off play action. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. He'll get rid of it. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding the running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. In plus territory, not really much of a decision to make there. They had to go for it, and it paid off.
Yeah, they know points are going to be at a premium in this game, so they're going for it here, no doubt. Nice job picking up the first and now putting a lot of pressure on this defense.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Motion from the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Penn State 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Aller. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown, but the hit forces the incompletion.
Yankee blue, Lion.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Trying to convert this second and short. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
They've got the screen set up. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On second down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Trying to take it back. Bust through behind his pad. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He makes a catch. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he caught it...
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! What a grab and go for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
First and 10.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Give to the back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Penn State 10, Georgia 7.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away.
Defense on the play.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
To the air, it's Aller. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Fast motion from the offense. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
And sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Steps away. On the run, fires downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for room, it's Singleton. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to run for it. The Nittany Lions will move the sticks with the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
2nd down coming up. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 10, Georgia 7.
On the
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Come on, set. Hornet.
Trying play action. He's right on target. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Georgia.
Okay, ready?
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Man, he looks short on that play, and the quarterback sneak is such an easy play, and you trust it because the quarterback gets the ball right away, but that defensive line was having none of it. Failed fourth down. Big-time stop for this defense.
Gonna run it. It's Etienne. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll give it to the back. Sweet feet on the move. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Second down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They give it to him again. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some...
And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Georgia! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, a good fight to the end.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
3:25. Reload.
Trying to find his man on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Dogs!
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, Penn State 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking downfield, it's Allard. He looks that one in nicely. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage of it.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse